It's time to roll for Turaco. Subscribe. This is Frank. I'm at my local library at the time I was recording this, looking at some files that I took with me. I'm gonna print out a TTRPG system. Got Wonders Wild and Deep here, the core rules, character sheets, and the GM guide. But I was also thinking about Pocket Fantasy, which is another pocket-sized game that I like, that I think is fun. So I was looking at the booklet form, which is pretty cool, but it is a lot of pages. I was gonna have to print out a few, cut them out, staple them, put everything together, and it's also a D6 system. I wanted a D20 system, but I was considering Pocket Fantasy, and this is the version that isn't the booklet form. This is just 4 pages you print out. But I decided to go with Wonders Wild and Deep. The reason for that, and this is why I wanted I needed a system that uses this full set of dice. Boom. Because I'm gonna donate this at a little library inside a restaurant that I went to, and you could trade or donate games, books, and stuff. So I was gonna donate just the dice, but I said, you know what, I want to include a little system that people can play with. And you can see I already printed it out in black and white, and it was easy to put together. It was 10 cents a page. All I had to do is just fold and do some little cuts, cut off the trim, and make the initial cut to just so it folds nicely. Didn't take that long, and let's put it in its little bag here. Bam! It's all here. It's ready to go. So I got the dice, got the little bag, got a full system there. There's the Wonders Wild and Deep, but something is missing. I didn't take it to the little restaurant. I'm good. At the time of recording, it'll be tomorrow when I take it. Part of the reason is, I had other stuff that it took priority, and we didn't go eat at that restaurant. Yes, or today actually. But I am gonna go tomorrow. I'm not gonna eat there. I'm just gonna go donate this. But it gives me a perfect opportunity to show exactly what I put in here. And I do want to compare with the print copy or the copies I had already printed out before. First, here's the dice. Just the dice I'm donating. And originally it was just going to be the dice in this little pouch. Here we got Wonders Wild and Deep Core Rules. Wonders Wild and Deep Referees Grimoire. And I also printed out the character sheets. So there's 4 of these in here. And I decided to keep this just so that whoever gets it, whether they keep it or they play a game there, they get this is who made it, and they can look them up. So. All right, so this is the copies I printed out at the library, and I printed these as full size. So I'm going to show the difference. This I printed at home, shrink to fit. So at full size, it's a little bit bigger. but also what happens is the edges get cut off. But fortunately, none of the text is cut off, so it's still usable. It's just that, a little bit of the edges cut off, and I didn't cut this off. I just left it there, so it's still front and back. It's not gonna be missing a piece. So that's an option. So the text might be a little bit bigger, a little bit better to read. So here's the full size, and here's the shrink to fit. So yeah, you can see the size difference there. Same thing for the referee's grimoire, or grimoire. I always mispronounce it. So this is the shrink to fit, and this is the full size. And see also, yeah, a little bit of the edge got cut off, but none of the text, which that's what's important. And the character sheets I also printed at full size, and those none of those got cut off, so these came out great. That's it. And I'll show the comparison with, where is it? Let's see. So this is a shrink to fit, and this is full size. So you get a bigger character sheets. And I printed these at the library, so I think their ink was newer, so it came out darker. But yeah, but if you want to print these at home, these are, I think, pay as you want or free to print. I believe they are on TTRPG. I'll put the link there in the description. But if you want like these full size character sheets, but the shrink to fit, you can just print these at full size and print the books shrink to fit, and see, they're the same size. And another reason I did want to bring this home, I want to add a little pencil. So everything is here, it's complete. Got the little pencil here, and it's ready to go to its new home. It'll be at that little, not little, at that restaurant where they had that little library section where you can donate or trade books, games, trinkets. So I thought this would be nice for someone to just go and say, oh, what's this? It's a little game. It's an entire TTRPG system. You got your core rule book. You got your GM guide, referee's grimoire, character sheets. There's 4 character sheets in here. Full set of RPG dice. You got a little pencil for write out your character, your inventory, and all that stuff. And a nice little pouch. So if someone decides to, I'll trade something for this, or I'll play. It's there. It's a full system. It was inexpensive to print out. I printed out the core rule book, the equivalent of the GM guide, and the character sheets for 10 cents a page. I borrowed some scissors at the library and cut them out, put it together. in no time at all. And I already had the dice, I already had the pouch, I already had the little pencil, so I did want to include that. So it's a full little system. I might do something similar with either, if I get some extra copies of Old Swords Reigns or Basic Fantasy, but I would just do, uh, you know, the core rule book for both. If I do that, the reason I didn't do it. This is uh, inexpensive. It was spur of the moment because I was just only planning on donating the dice with the little pouch, but I thought it would be great to include a little system. I was deciding whether to do Pocket Fantasy or Wonders Wild and Deep. I decided it would be a little bit more cheaper to print out Wonders Wild and Deep, and also because Pocket Fantasy uses D6, and I did want to donate this set of dice, the D20s, D4, D10. So you know what? This is good. This is perfect. I said 10 cents per page, 30 cents. 30 cents to print this out, and fits nicely. So I probably will be taking a picture once I leave it there. Just donate it, take a picture. So you'll see this at the end of the video. If not, you'll probably see it on Instagram or both. I haven't said if I'm going to take a little video of that. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked this video. Maybe you'll get some ideas, do something similar. Maybe you got some player guides, core rulebooks of other systems that you want to donate. You can do it at those little libraries or a bookstore or a place like this, and those restaurants. This restaurant that had this little bookstore there, or not a bookstore, but there's a little library there where you can donate or trade. So I thought that's cool. So I have to make a correction. I realized that Wonders Wild and Deep is a D6 system. You use D6s. It doesn't say how many. I skimmed through it, and it's like it's your level plus 1. So I'm going to include 3 D6s. I think that's a good amount. And I will also just put the these there. So there's actually 4 D6s. And yeah, so so probably wouldn't have mattered if I had printed out Pocket Fantasy, but actually I do prefer this being a full little set. They don't have to mess around unfolding paper, because I would have printed out the 4 sheets. But these it's a little system. You get your little books, you got your character sheets, and dice plus a pencil. So again, hopefully whoever finds it and plays it, that they like it, appreciate it. And I'm glad I realized my mistake. This has been Frank Salazar with Roll for Turaco, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to roll for Turaco. Subscribe.